everyone, and welcome to our week all about playing with air at the Montshire. I'm Rebecca, and one of my favorite things to do at the museum is find hundreds of helicopters that have been thrown off of the museum balcony. What I want to do today is give you a chance to make your own paper helicopters at home. And what I love about our paper helicopters is really what it is an experiment with how changing the shape of a piece of paper changes how we can move through the air. Now, I'm going to add a link and you're going to have a chance to have the Montshire's directions for making helicopters at home. Let me show you quickly how to make one. Now, your paper is going to have directions on it for cutting and folding. I'm going to cut on the black lines where the scissors are, one big cut in the middle, two small cuts on the side. Once you do those cuts, you don't need those scissors anymore. Set them down. What you're going to do next is fold on the dotted lines. You're going to end up with a thicker stick on the bottom and two ears on the top. You're going to fold that stick up to make a tail. That will make it much more aerodynamic as it falls through the air. And then you're going to take those ears, fold one in front and one in back. And you have completely changed a flat piece of paper into a helicopter. Now to test it, you just need to get up high. That could be on your tiptoes. That could be asking for permission to stand on the couch or a chair. And as you go to test it, it usually needs a little bit of falling before it catches the air and starts to spin. Now if you don't have a printer at home to print off the directions, no worries. You can look at the template, use the patterns, and use any paper or material you have at home to make your helicopters. Now, making one helicopter is just the beginning. Once you make one, I want you to make 2, 3, or 4 helicopters. Because the best part of this activity today is you're going to get to experiment with changing your helicopter. Your first helicopter, you're going to leave as it is. This is going to be your control in this experiment. And then you have a few other helicopters to experiment with. You could decide, what would happen if I made the helicopter blades shorter? You could take your helicopter, chop off those blades, and compare a short-bladed helicopter with a long-bladed control. You could also take that helicopter and decide, hey, it's the same piece of paper. What would happen if I turned it into a ball? An experiment with how surface area changes how things move through the air. You could also take that helicopter and experiment with adding weight to it. How does adding a weight like a paper clip, how does that change how the helicopter moves through the air? And of course, you could always go big. It's your experiment. You could decide you wanted to make a giant spinning helicopter, or perhaps you enjoy something a little smaller. Perhaps you want to make the world's smallest helicopter. Now it's going to be up to you. But it's your chance to experiment with the Montshire's helicopters at home. Come back this afternoon and I'm going to give you some more directions for some other spinning paper projects and twirlies you can make in your own home. Have a great day.